tapping in.
Are we live?
He does hit close to home. So Miles Xavier got scammed out of an Xbox this on the 1st of January, sir. On the 1st
Streets
of
is
January.
hungry.
The streets are starving. The streets are starving. I'm not gonna lie. It was like stepping out into a Chicago winter and just being hit in the face with that Chicago chill and realizing that the jacket that I have on is clearly not thick enough for this temperature outside. That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like.
Streets will let you know. But man, I just want to commend you because after we talked about on the last podcast how many families the Mandela Foundation has fed, and it wasn't enough for you. You had to go out and feed a family of escapists too.
It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that. I'll tell you, and I'll get to why. But essentially, I wake up on the 1st. I look around. I think, listen, there's too much clutter. I have a lot of things. Instead of letting this Xbox sit and collect dust, maybe flip it. Maybe buy something for the podcast with that money. Increase the quality, whatever the case is. I put it up on essentially South Africa's version of Craigslist. And, I'm not even gonna lie, man.
Which is called
it's called Gumtree.
I thought it was gonna be called like Nagwimbe's List or some shit like that. I'm saying, bro, they didn't want to match it 1-to-1.
I can't do this show.
Shooters gonna shoot.
Listen, it's called Gumtree, and so I go ahead and I put the Xbox up on Gumtree. The gentleman hits me, hey man, I need to buy this Xbox for my son, my kid, whatever. Let's do it. It was weird because he was pushing the bank details, like send me your bank details just so I can secure it. I don't want anybody else to buy the shit. Let me send you the bank detail. Let me send you the deposit, right? And I'm thinking to myself, oh dude, it's not even noon on the 1st of January and I'm already getting to the bank. Clearly 2021 is my year of getting to the bank because the universe wouldn't yeah.
You're trying to sell this Xbox.
I'm trying to sell the Xbox on Gumtree. On South Africa's Craigslist. Right?
And the guy requests to pay you by you giving him your bank details, and he's just gonna use that to deposit some cash.
Which is, things get paid through bank transfer all the time. That's not an unstandard practice, right? So much so that I was saying I'm only gonna take bank transfer if you give me your ID, if you give me a proof of payment, and I get a confirmation from the bank that money has been sent, right? The way how sophisticated, and I'm glad I can actually talk about this. So if anybody is listening, they can learn from this how sophisticated these scams are. So they fake the proof of payment from the bank. They ask for my details, exactly how it's done. They send that through with the same.
What did they send you?
A proof of.
How did they make the proof of payment?
So they take so you have when you finish paying, when you send cash to somebody, you can request an electronic sheet that highlights who the thing was sent to, how much money was sent to, etc., etc., etc. And it's an official bank letter.
And this comes to you in an email.
So he would then get emailed, right? Or it could either get sent to me directly, or he gets sent to it and then he forwards it on to you, right? And
but you received it. You received an email with like a PDF of a bank statement, basically.
It's essentially, right? He sends me his ID. He sends me that. Now in South Africa, and I know I'm not sure if it's the case in the US, but in South Africa, if I send you cash, I have to put your number in the questionnaire before I send you your cash, and then the bank will send you a message notifying you that payment has indeed been enacted, right?
Cool.
Now, if you're moving from different banks, sometimes that can take a day, sometimes that can take 2. It's the 1st of January on a Saturday. It's the 1st of January on a Friday. So I'm thinking to myself,
he's got a
They're cooking. So all of these things get sent to me. I double check with somebody with the same bank details. I say, how does this look? You say, no, it seems it seems legit, right? It seems legit. Cool. He says, listen, my driver's gonna come through and pick up this Xbox. No problem. Whatever. The drive, I'm speaking to the driver, I'm coordinating with him. The driver pulls up, but it's a lady driving and two dudes. And I thought that was weird. And I was like, nah, I need ID from one of y'all. I need ID from one of y'all so I can take a picture of the ID or something. Listen, man, I'm just the hands. My boss said I should come here. He said he got everything handled. I don't even have a phone. Whoop-de, 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 whoop. At that point in time, I'm sitting with
But you're thinking he's already paid you.
I'm thinking to myself, listen, this is a little off. This is when I first started thinking, this might be off, but he's already paid me and the bank already sent it to me. I've taken the proof of payments. I've put them next to each other.
He sent it to you from the bank, right?
He sent
so you
it to
don't.
me.
Do you have a way to check your bank balance? Like, do you have an app?
So I checked my bank balance, right? And I had him say, hey, Pimp, and he goes, it's the 1st of Jan. We're on different banks. Give it a few hours or whatever type story, right? In my head, I'm thinking, there's no way they could fake the text message that the bank sends you, because the number that the bank uses to send you a text message is not a number that you can particularly fake. It's a 14-digit numbers plus 278 whatever. You can tell when the bank texts you because the numbers is different, 80005 whatever. They now have copied that and have a system that will send it to your phone directly. I was impressed at that. Like, when, I'm not gonna lie, once they drove off, I knew what the jig was.
But you gave it to him.
I handed it over. I handed this thing over to them. I donated to them. Fast forward to now, they're blowing my phone up talking about, dude, they were sending me it looked like ransom pictures. It looked like kidnapping pictures of my Xbox, talking about, if you don't pay us $60, we gonna send it to a pawn shop and send it immediately. And they were sending me pictures. I was like, bro, look, please give it to your brother or whatever. I've literally spent more cash on food before. I don't need it that bad, but please stop hitting my phone up, because now y'all harassing me is what you're doing. I said, please give it away or something. Just stop hitting my line, because it was blowing my line up.
We have your Xbox. I know, you just drove away in the car.
Literally, dude. Literally. They kept on going back and forth with that. And to continue the scam, they're going to send your money, or else you won't see the Xbox. Obviously, you send the cash and boom, they leave again. So they kept on blowing up. I was like, listen, guys, just take. So, guys, all to say, the streets is hungry out there. The streets is hungry. I was kind of happy that happened to me early in the year, because then it showed me, okay, this is what 2020 is like. This is the year of the wolves, and I've been sharpening my teeth. So if this is how we play it, I'm ready to play like this. You know what I'm saying? But be safe out there, man. Streets is hungry.
It's like the cold open to Atlanta, where the dude's in the car and his weed dealer turns around and goes, "Hey, sorry about that, bro."
Almost exactly. And that was my first day out from having COVID in 2 weeks. So my sister said it was like, the $42 that they give you when you come out of prison. She was like, it's like you stepping out of prison and they steal your $42. I was like, that's pretty accurate. Steal it at the gate,
Robin season.
It's Robin season, man. 2021 Robin season. People stay vigilant out there. But that's my story of how I got scammed on the first of New Year's, man. R.I.P. that Xbox. I hope it makes it into good hands.